To comply with workplace health and safety, we have to encourage consultations within our workplace, within our teams, and understand what's actually going on, how we can support them, what needs to change, and getting that feedback. And it's not just about, getting certain people because they're going to give you what you want to hear. It's actually looking at a broad variety of people and getting really good feedback. And despite the fact it being part of the complying with the legislation, it's also really good to allow people to have a voice, to allow them to be heard, and to also question them to whether it's what they want or what they need, and how it's going to impact and how it's going to change. Because yes, we are going to get people that will want to moan and whinge about stuff, but there are going to be people that won't talk or say anything unless they're put in a situation where they're encouraged to. And when we're encouraging people to talk and nurturing them in that situation where they feel safe and that there is no repercussions to what they say, what they're saying, so creating a psychological safe environment for them, it actually allows us to be really focused with what's actually going on and what we need to do as a business to move it forward, to keep our people happy and to keep them safe. Because when our people are happy and safe, the production and performance outweighs anything when they're not. I think there was some studies that said that happier people are 10% more productive than unhappy people. So that's quite a big percentage, especially when you put it on how many people you have in the business and what that would mean with regards to work outputs and stuff, and what the business can achieve as a whole. And also there's understanding what's actually going on. So you have people that are quite shy, that won't want to rock the boat because they don't like conflict, they don't want to be the center of attention. But then understanding that there are actually strained relationships going on within the business where people are shying away, and that actually impacts an individual by 65%. A strained relationship within a business impacts the people by 65%. So you're paying them 100%, but you're getting 45% worth of work from them. And again, adding to their stress, them not wanting to come in, and then who they then start affecting without intentionally. And it's not intentional, but if they're all slumber and disconnected, and if they're working with other people, they can feel that, and they will take part of that on by small percentages as well. So it's just by association that it affects other people that they work around. So it's really sort of important to really engage in consultations with your people, in group discussions, and also in individuals as well. Group discussions are great because, especially when there's a safe environment, and I always coach when we're in focus groups about perceptions and why they think certain ways, and are there any other ways that it could be seen, and things like that, to really start opening their mind to other possibilities. And it's beautiful to see when they start coaching one another in the focus group, because they all know different bits of information within the business. So they're coming together to unite the perception of actually what's going on, which is a beautiful thing because it's done with love and care, and it changes the whole dynamics. So it's absolutely amazing. But creating those safe environments for them to do that is so crucial and so important, because that's where trust is built. So look at how you engaging with people, with your team, in focus groups, one-on-ones. How are you getting that consultation, and are you being specific with the types of consultations, that the focus of the consultations, or are they just ad hoc, random, just in passing comment? So have a look at what you're doing in the business, and then look at, okay, how can we improve this? How can we get more consultations going that are very driven, very focused, and having some great conversations, because that's where the community comes in. So if you've got any questions, as always, feel free to reach out. Until the next time, take care.